Hi friends, good morning to all of you. I hope you all are fine. Today I just want to show the power of talking. The student, those who are sitting here, they are standing and they are sitting, they are ready to talk between bike and cycle. Which is good? The bike is good or cycle is good? You can feel here that who is talking the best, who is improving the best English speaker, who wants to become a good speaker. You can search here, you can feel here, you can realize here which boy is speaking very well. Okay, I hope you have understood. एंड जिंदगी में अगर आप चाहते हो अपने आप को मेंटेन करना, अगर आप चाहते हो ज्ञान अपने अंदर प्रवेश करना, तो आपको जुबान चलाना होगा, आपको आराम नहीं करना होगा। आराम करने वाले इंसान हमेशा कमजोर हो जाते हैं, आराम करने वाले इंसान हमेशा पीछे रहते हैं, आराम करने वाले इंसान हमेशा अपने समय पर नहीं पहुंच पाते हैं जहां वो पहुंचना चाहते हैं। आइए हम मिलते हैं ये दोनों स्टूडेंट से, आदित्य एंड
अखिलेश।
हाँ, टुडे it is going to start the matter between Adit and Akhilesh. Those are brothers, but they are sitting here. They are not brother. They are not brother. They are sitting here. They are ready to talk. They are ready to fight on topic. You should listen that. Okay, you should.
What do you want to select that bike is good or cycle is good? According to me, cycle is good. Please. How can you say cycle is good? How did you know about cycle? And from where did you know about cycle? Tell any example about cycle. Because cycle it is the most important in whole world, and a cycle is the first vehicle of the India of the whole world, and the cycle it is based in this world, and everyone is riding cycle because the cycle can ride, and the cycle everyone can ride cycle because the cycle can gives a minimum speed. Then suppose that someone wants to go to college, and because he wants to go daily by daily, and he wants to read properly by taking admission from the college, and if he hasn't bike, if he has cycle, then he can go to the college because he hasn't money, and his family condition is not good, and that's why he wants to go to college by dint of cycle. And if he hasn't cycle, then what will you do? He can't go to cycle because the college it is the high, and that's why cycle is the way. Yes, please tell me, how can you say bike it is the most important? Bike is very important for us because at this time you are looking that everyone is purchasing bike because the bike is for big travel. At this time, everyone is running behind of bike because this bike is very necessary in this world. Suppose that someone wants to go to Agra because he wants to walk to Agra from one place to another place, and he wants to make name and fame, and he wants to get enjoy at there, and he wants at that time he wants to visit Taj Mahal at there, and because he wants to because he has listened that the Taj Mahal is very famous in Agra. And when he will go at there, at that time he needs bike. At that time if he has bike, he can go to easily, and he can fill petrol in the bike, and he can go Agra easily, and he can make name and fame, and he can get enjoy at there. But he hasn't bike, he cannot go to he can't go to Agra, and he can't walk from one place to another place, and he can't make name and fame. That's why bike is very necessary for everyone. And before some time you said that if you have cycle, you can go easily school, but you haven't cycle, then you can go to school by on foot, and you at this time many boys are purchasing a bike, and they are going to school by the bike, and they are going to coaching by the bike, and before some time you said that if you have if you have a cycle, you can go to Agra, and you can go anywhere easily.
No, no. Before some time, I had said that you have cycle, then you can go to college and coaching daily by daily by dint of cycle.
Then, if you have a cycle, then you can go to Agra and you can go to Dubai easily and buy the cycle.
No, no.
Then
I haven't
why?
told. I haven't told. Then why are you speaking? Wrong. Lie. Tell me, what is badness of bike?
Suppose that someone wants to go to suppose that someone wants to go to Allahabad because he wants to walk from one place to another place and he is not riding bike properly. At that time he suddenly he will get a accident. At that time by the bike and he can die by the bike. And it is a badness of a bike and tell an example about a cycle.
Okay, sir. Someone suppose that someone wants to go to market because he wants to walk here and there and he wants to purchase anything and purchase sweets and purchase the cake, etc., etc., and he wants to purchase the copy pen and you want to walk here and there and if he hasn't money for purchasing and for purchasing bike because the bike and and, because if every richest person can purchase bike and not poor people because his family condition is not good and he is a poor man. He has only 3,000 and 4,000. Then what will it? He can't purchase the bike and he will purchase the cycle and he will do whatever what he wanted. That's why a cycle is better than bike. Before some time you have told that and if he has bike then he can go to Agra and he can make them fam as there. You have told.
Yeah,
And but if he hasn't bike then he can't go to anywhere.
yeah, he can't go to anywhere.
How? Because at this time you are
No,
looking that
yeah,
many vehicle is available in whole country in whole world.
no,
If he
he
has,
can go to Agra by cycle. No, he can go to
I'm
Agra
I'm
by
not
cycle. And,
I'm not saying he can go to Agra
then
by cycle. He can go or by the train, by the bus, by the aeroplane, by the helicopter.
it
Then
takes money for going to Agra by the train, by the flight.
but the train won't give high money
Why?
because the
When you will purchase ticket for Agra, at that time you need money because without money you cannot purchase a ticket. Without ticket you cannot catch the train. Without catching train you cannot go at there. At that time what will you do? You have cycle, you can go at there.
no
And
no
you have, at that time you
I
have bike and you can fuel petrol
you
1,000 you can go easily Agra. And you have cycle, you can go easily at there.
I am not saying I can go
Then
to
you are agree
Agra.
about my point.
No, I am not agree. Point is bike also good, but I am not saying bike is bad. And I want to say that uh, if you have a bike, suppose that if you have bike and you want to go to Agra, okay, and but if he hasn't knowledge for going to for going to Agra and you haven't idea about road, then what will you do? And while going the petrol pump is closed and you haven't petrol in the and in the bike, then what will you do? You can't go to anywhere because you haven't knowledge and while going the every petrol pump is the closed.
Then how can you say every petrol pump is closed? Any petrol pump will be open because when the man who wants to earn money, he will open the petrol pump and you can go easily and fill
But
petrol and you can go Agra easily and buy the buy the Why? What you have cycle? Then you can go Agra by cycle.
I am not saying I can go to Agra by dint of cycle, and I am saying that you haven't petrol in the bike and you haven't idea about road. Then what will you do? You can't go to by the bike Agra.
Why?
How? How can you go?
I can take I can borrow petrol and I can fill petrol in the tanki and I can go easily petrol pump and you can do anything.
And you are saying that if you haven't petrol, then you can take borrow petrol.
Yeah.
But you
I'll tell
but you
you.
haven't knowledge, then you can borrow knowledge. For going to Agra, he wants to walk from one place to another place, and he wants to do what he wants. If he has a cycle, then he can go daily by daily, and he is a very strong teacher, and he wants to do what he wants. And that's why cycle it is the very sweet.
Suppose that someone wants to go to Dubai because he wants to walk from one place to another place and he wants to get inspired there and because he has listened that Dubai is very famous country for walking and everyone is coming there for walking because the Dubai is very famous country and there is Burj Khalifa at there and he wants to visit Burj Khalifa and he wants to take selfie with Burj Khalifa. At that time, if he has when he will go out there and he needs bike and he has bike, he can go to Dubai easily and he can walk from one place to another. He wants to get enjoy at there with the friend and he can take selfie with the Burj Khalifa. That time if he hasn't bike, he cannot go out there and he cannot do anything because without bike the man cannot go Agra. That's why bike is good, better than cycle. Then before some time you said that man wants to go to coaching. He wants to teach of the student and then you have the man can go the man can go to coaching by the on foot and he can go to coaching by the bike and at this time you are looking that everyone is purchasing bike without bike none wants to do anything because but he is not everyone he is not purchasing by cycle because the cycle it takes energy for riding cycle and that's why the bike is better than cycle.
Okay. As uh, how can you say the bike it is the very
Tell answer.
okay? Before some time you have told that suppose that someone has to go to Dubai because he wants to walk from one place to another place and he wants to be famous and he wants to take selfie with the Burj Khalifa and he wants to meet to relatives or friends etc etc and uh, uh, but only you have bike, then you can go to Dubai by the bike.
Yeah.
And,
At this time, everyone is going to Dubai, Agra, Mumbai by the bike.
I am no, I have idea about bike and very well and you have any vehicle then why are you going for
Which
by dint of
which vehicle? Which vehicle?
you can go by dint of train, by dint of aeroplane, by dint of helicopter.
It takes money for it takes money for going
Okay.
to Dubai by the train by the flight and then if you are a very richest person then you can go to Dubai by the car and by the train and by the flight but you haven't 1 crore rupees then you have bike you can fill petrol at 10,000 and you can go at there easily
Listen to me.
and you have cycle then you can go at there without
Yeah.
bike you can go
Listen to me. Listen to me. Suppose that someone wants to go to the uh, Akshardham temple because you want to take selfie with the temple because you want to upload the video and upload the selfie and you want to be famous on Instagram, Facebook, on social media, on YouTube, Google, etc., etc. And he will go. And if he has cycle, then he will go to station. After going there, he can and catch the train, and he will go there. And he will do. He can take selfie, and he can make video easily, and he can and be famous. If he hasn't cycle, then what will he do? He won't. He want to go there because he want and go there, go to station, and without going he can't catch the train. Without catching train he can't go there. And without going he can't take selfie, and he can't upload on social media, YouTube, and without uploading he can't do what he wanted.
That's why cycle is good.
Yeah, man, that's when cycle is the way good.
Suppose that someone wants to go to DLF Mall because the DLF Mall is very famous in Nevada because he wants to purchase clothes in DLF Mall and he wants to purchase anything in the DLF Mall. At that time, he has listened that everyone wants to purchase a clothes in DLF Mall and he wants to ride cycle in at there and he wants to purchase football and he wants to purchase clothes. When he will go at there at that time, he cannot go to DLF mall by the cycle, and he has a bike. He can go easily at there, and he can do anything, and he can purchase the football, and he can purchase the cloth for wearing. At that time he hasn't a bike, he cannot go at there, and without bike he cannot go at there. Without going at there he can't purchase clothes and football for wearing. That's why bike is very important for better. Bike is very important for everyone. And before some time you said that you have cycle, then you can go easily at station. And you haven't cycle, you cannot go. At
Yeah.
that time you have bike, you can go at there easily, and you can first you can pay the you can fill petrol in tank, and you can go easily and at there, and you can do anything, and you can catch train, and you can uh, go to Akshardham temple easily. But before some time you said that without cycle you cannot go.
Yeah.
You can go by the bike because at this time everyone is going anywhere by the bike without not cycle. That's why bike is better than cycle.
But you have idea about bike.
I have idea about bike. I ride you ride the bike easily.
Okay. And but bike takes money and bike takes petrol. Then what will you do? You haven't 1 rupees. You haven't 1 rupees. Then what will you do? You can't fill the petrol without filling petrol. You can't bike can't go to anywhere.
Okay. If you
Yeah.
haven't petrol, okay,
Yeah.
and you haven't money, then you can go to a station by on foot, and you can catch train, and you haven't money. Then how can you purchase cycle? Without cycle, how you cannot do anything by cycle without money. Then how can you go to at there easily?
And because everyone has a lot of cycle, one cycle, two cycle, five cycle, etc., etc., and everyone can go to anywhere, and he can do what he wanted. And bike takes petrol, and bike takes money for service, and bike takes for going to anywhere, and then how can you go to anywhere?
The cycle is not for going to Dubai. For going to, you can go easily. You can go to school, and you can go market easily. And you cannot go if you are coming 2 kilometers. Okay, you can not you cannot purchase cycle. You will purchase a bike because a bike is very necessary in the world. And
Okay, stop. Very good. You are looking, guys. They are talking properly. If I don't make them stop, they will never stop. They will keep on talking like this continually. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Such as they will talk continually forever. They can never stop now. Okay, it's good. But I would like to say sir, that you should practice on continually at home. You should have fluency because fluency is the best tonic to speak English. Fluency is the best tonic to speak English. The man who does practice, the student who does practice, that will be a good speaker in coming days. Okay, it's good here. Okay, very good.